Relax. Don't do it when you want to get congruent.
Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by.
No problem, Calvin. We're totally stoked to be here with you, brother.
Fucking vibe.
My bad.
Fucking Calvin.
All right, this one goes, I should have never came back to America. Classic. This one's by a channel called Sunshine Shoulders. Let's party.
Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by.
Absolutely. What's up, Calvin? It's our pleasure. That's what we were laughing about. We're going to blow this guy up. We're totally stoked to be here with you, Calvin. Well, let's get this party jumping. Should have never came back to America.
I never should have came back to this place. Now it's a monkey wrench that's been thrown into my retirement plans.
Yep.
I just want to talk a little bit about that today. You know, I'm spoiled already. I haven't been back in the United States for 2 weeks. And I'm already getting drawn back in to the things that make this country a great place to live.
No, dude, he's been here 2 weeks. He's already fucked up his retirement. That's how far gone it is. That's how expensive the world's gotten. All right, he's talking about getting sucked back in here. Let's let him roll. I was just laughing because the whole, what's up, it's Calvin, thanks for being here. I was like, hey, Calvin. I don't know why that's so funny. We got my boy Nestor in this one, too. He's
all the comforts and conveniences at my fingertips, man. Seeing my grandchildren, boy, it did something to me. All the friendly faces. Everything's so fast here. You know, the self-checkouts, you know, all my favorite brands are in stock.
yeah.
No long lines. You know, there's no waiting. I went to the library today and I faxed those forms for free. And y'all know I'm an avid reader. I love the library, man. And Louisville, well, the United States has a great free public library. And let me tell you,
I actually went in a library recently. I had to take a shit. I was downtown. And I literally have not been in the library in forever. And I gotta say, really nice in there. I'm talking about like sunlight coming down, like big skylights. City did a great job. Anyways.
library that I go to here,
True story.
it's positioned right inside of a public park, man, a beautiful park, Savley Park. So I had it all, man, today. But before I go on and romanticizing America and fall in love with America, you know, reality kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
And I pay a high price for all that comfort, all this beautiful infrastructure, all those friendly faces. I don't know about anybody else. See, I'm not the same guy right now that I was 6 years ago when I left this place. I'm better now. I've healed. Because I was beat down, man. I crawled into the Philippines December the 5th, 2018. So it's only going to be a matter of time before this rat race beats me down again, because what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to reactivate my rat race membership.
No.
And I'm going to have to jump back on that hamster wheel.
And I don't want to speak too soon, but homie, I mean, tell me if I'm tripping here, Nestor, but the dude looks like he's ready to get let set free, man. I think he's done with the work grind.
Yeah, he's checked out.
He's checked out. I mean, just get a look at him. You know, he's brother Calvin here, dude. It's he's checking back in, man. I mean,
the crazy thing is he just got back.
He's been back 2 weeks.
He's given his 2 weeks notice.
2 weeks.
Dude.
And he's already like, whoa, dude. We got to think about it, right? In the Philippines, you're talking $1,000 in the Philippines is call it $5,000 here.
Oh yeah.
Like maybe I'm a little off on that.
Yeah.
Maybe just a little bit. You could price check me in the comments. But that sounds about right from what I've looked into the Philippines. You basically go there with, $1,500 is more like $5,000. So you come back to the States, it's real easy to blow $1,500 in 2 weeks. Oh, forget it, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Just went on vacation. Shit, $2,000 out of my ass in 6 days. Like that. Anyways, back to Calvin. Sunshine Shoulders.
Engage the damn hamster wheel. So before I start getting all emotional and all happy, I gotta remember that America is a double-edged sword for me. Everything that I love is here. All my favorite brands are in stock.
Yeah.
But all my enemies are here too. That Triangle of Death is still here.
Oh, they're all over. Big
Yeah, it's
Daddy.
expensive, man, but I need to put some respect on America, man. This is a great place. It's just not for me, man. I never should have came home. They've got a saying that
It would be for him. It's just the money. It's the fucking money. It's always the money. Always. It's so crazy to think you go your whole life somewhere, living here, and you get to this guy's age, and the only way to really retire is to go to the fucking Philippines. He comes home, he's got grandchildren and stuff. He's just like, sorry, guys. Like, I can't afford to see you ever. That's so fucked up, dude.
you can't miss what you never had. Well, I've got a saying. You can't miss what you've forgotten. And I've forgotten what I missed here, man. Cooking bacon in the microwave.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect bacon, man. Being able to put cheese in my eggs and pour a little milk in there to soften them up. It's thrown a monkey wrench into my retirement plans, man. Especially my grandkids, man.
Yeah, for real.
They really bonded with me over these last 2 weeks. Especially the two little ones that I'm staying with. My youngest daughter's two children, man. They already call me granddaddy. Now, when I left, I had 6 grandchildren. 5 and then 1 was just born. She was born October 2018. I came here December 2018. Now I've got 13. Half of them had never even seen me before.
Holy shit. God damn. Hey, man, it's a beautiful thing, man.
But they act like that I've been here all the while. And so I've got to reevaluate my life, man. I got to reevaluate my retirement. I got to reevaluate my life abroad. I've got to give them something. Now, because I'm going to tell you, of all the things, they're the ones who's got me thinking. They've changed my nevers, because I said I would never live in America again, to, I need to think about it. I've got to give them back something. If it's 9 months in the Philippines or abroad and 3 months here, or 8 and 4, I've got to do something, man. But I never should have came back here, man, because now I'm torn, man. It's like, you've heard that song, Torn Between Two Lovers. That's how I feel. I'm really enjoying myself. Yeah, cost of living here is high, but I can make that work. Like I said, I just have to re-engage that damn hamster wheel and reactivate my damn rat race membership. But I owe those grandkids, man, because my daughters, I tell you, they made some bad decisions when it comes to men. Okay? The men are there with the children, with their children. But guess what? They don't work. They don't have a job. I'm like, how could that be? This is 2025.
You know what's even crazier, dude? Think about this. This dude, he's like, I'm ready to come back, and I'll jump back in the hand. I'll jump back in there. Put me in, coach. I'll go make that money to stay here to see my grandkids. Grandpa Calvin. I mean, just look at him. Gramps. He's willing to do it. I've always kind of admired people who can just not work. You notice that? You ever know anybody like that? I've known a few people in my life. They never have a job. Or if they do, it's just enough. Just enough. But he's a real guy. These guys are real. Anyways, and Calvin seems to be a grandfather to some of these dads here.
People are literally knocking on your door over here
Vin.
to offer you a job. I never had it so good. Even when I was drinking, man, my wife was on my case. You getting out of here, you gonna get a job. They made some bad choices, and when you make the wrong choice in a relationship, man, it can cost you. Napoleon Hill said that's one of the 33 major causes of failure. Choosing the wrong mate, the wrong companion, and that's what they've done. And I'm just not gonna let my grandchildren suffer because of it. But yeah, monkey wrench has been thrown into my retirement plans. You know, so my nevers have turned into, let me think about this. You know, let me think about it. Let me put some type of plan of action down on paper. What can I do? Because my grandson, he's 9 years old, man. He is a superstar in Little League football. And it just broke my heart. He asked me, he said, Granddaddy, can you buy me a football? I was like, of course. You gonna tell me this whole grown man laying up here with your mama can't buy you a football? It just, man, I tell you, man, it touched me in a way, man, that these last 6 years not being around it, it just made me feel guilty, for real. And I heard them old modern women, because a lot of times, believe it or not, women will get in my comments and they'll say, oh, you guys, you're leaving behind your families in America, chasing after women over in the Philippines. And see, I used to ignore them. But I heard them this week. I heard them this week when I was with my grandchildren. And I miss going to the library, man. I miss going to the...
All right, this is getting super deep with the library and the kids thing. I thought he just went to the Philippines because it's simply your dollar stretches. That's what I got from the whole deal. Let's go through some comments real quick. It sounds like the other dudes should be living in the Philippines because I could stretch there. You know, you could sit on the couch a lot longer over there. Been in Thailand 21 years. Haven't stepped in the U.S. in 17 years. I'll pass on that. Never go back. Yeah, this guy's going back for different reasons, but man, it's got to be hard though to go somewhere, and all of a sudden your $5,000 or your $3,000 a month is now worth $10,000. I don't know, man. Going back and then not working, not having to have a job for 6 years, I'm assuming, and then having to go back to work. Oh, dude, that's brutal, man. I've been back in the U.S. 10 months and I'm miserable. I am trapped. I'm trapped. Medical and money issues. I have physical comfort here, but my peace of mind is in the Philippines. Yeah, man. I have no family to speak of, only cousins, and I'd only see them for reunions or funerals. You notice that? You don't see anybody forever. They die, then you go see them. I always thought that was funny. Not having close family leaves me with an emptiness, but I recognize it is also a blessing. Yeah, I guess there's kind of like, what's the point of living if you got nobody? I lived outside the U.S. for 34 years now. I don't miss anything about it. I only miss my mother and siblings and a few friends. You can keep it. When I was divorced, okay, apparently, have you ever thought about that, Nestor? Just leaving the States? I'm kind of institutionalized, you know.
Yeah, I'm stuck here.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm traveling though. I'm going to check places out, but for now, I'm still institutionalized. But it has been a thought. I have thought to myself, but would I want to raise kids? And you know, that's the tough part. But me and my girl, we talk about it like, oh, let's go to Spain. You know, we get a vineyard, and we don't have the money for that. But it's cool to daydream. But it would be nice to stretch the dollar out. It would be nice. All right, here we go. I'm 39. I lived abroad for 15 years in total. When I went back to work in the USA and reconnect with family for 4 years now, I'm back abroad working. It's tough. Hard to stay, hard to leave. Yeah, man, I feel like I'm super institutionalized. But then again, I haven't been to many places outside the U.S.
Do you think a part of why he's so conflicted is because his grandbaby's dads are kind of...
I think it's just family in general, honestly. But I mean, think about that. He's willing to give up retirement for his kids' kids. But if he comes back to America, he's going to have to hop back into the workforce and join the party. That is the American way. That's the fucked up part about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, hell of a talk. You guys leave your thoughts. Prayers for Brother Calvin. I'll leave his info down below. But yeah, he looks like he's getting deep on this one.